Okay, we are live. Hello, everybody. I am very excited to be here today and talk to you about the UK opportunity. This is one of the biggest things I've done in my career with the help of Believe Inc. and Jessica Woods and Becky Taylor, and they're wonderful people that they have with them um, within the first few days of launching the UK. I'm going to get right to it right after I tell you who I am and why I'm here. My name is Heather Hermes. You can see it right up there. I have been in network marketing probably about 12, 13 years. Time flies when you are having fun. I'll tell you that right now. I have been with Trinant and I'm a red diamond leader in the United States. I've been with Trinant for a year and about 4 months now. And I have to tell you that this is the big leagues. This is something that you guys are going to want to screenshot, take notes, make sure you have a pen and paper. You're going to get really excited. It's something you will not be able to unsee. It's exactly my story. I've built to the top of 2 other companies and knew that I needed wins for the people that I was bringing in. And I had to have extreme belief in the company that I was with. I not only got that, but I also got wins for the people that I was bringing in, and I can't wait to show you that. I'm going to share my screen. Before this, I'm just going to tell you right now, before this, I did not have any experience pressing buttons and doing Zooms, so you'll just have to bear with me because I was a makeup artist and a stylist before this, then I was a personal trainer and nutritionist. This fits right in with my brand, and you're going to see why. So without further ado, I'm going to share my screen and we are going to have a little bit of fun. So the company that you are about to hear about is called Trinant, and it means change life in French. And soon, hopefully, we will be there as well, not just in the UK. We are gearing up for global expansion, and you guys are at the forefront of what that beginning looks like. Okay. Our mission is to impact 1 billion lives for good. One of them was absolutely mine, and you'll hear that in a little bit. We have an initiative called Live Where You Live, where you can not only give back to the communities that you're in, but also in the name of Trinant. So it's not something that's special just to the owners or just to the people that are heading up the company. It's also special to you. I had a urban farming initiative here in Detroit where I'm at. Anybody in any community can do something in the name of Live Where You Live. And every time we go on a trip, we've done it in Mexico, we've done it in Greece, we give back to the community that we take from. And you guys will learn a lot more about that as you dive into the company and their history. These are the owners. Okay, Lauren Berry is a genius. He came up with our crypto currency as well, which you'll hear about in a little bit. Russ Losey his background is in corporate America and came here because he saw the solid foundation that they were going to build, and he saw the vision all the way through to the end and impacting those 1 billion lives. And then Scott Bland is a military guy who was big into sports, and now he's here with us. Let me tell you something about these guys. Okay, I know you've seen other CEOs, I know you've seen other companies and what their vision is, and some of them are wonderful. But let me tell you something about these 3. They saw something that they knew they were going to have people making a lot of money in. So what they did first was they built and founded a wealth education and financial management company in 2013 that had insurance you could borrow from and credit repair, things like that, because they knew that the associates they were bringing in were going to make so much money. They wanted to help them be able to keep that money and not be living there. Even if they were having big checks, they wouldn't be living paycheck to paycheck. And then in 2017, they added the wellness products and all the health stuff, the focus and the mood, everything that you're going to see here today and what the company looks like today, that started in 2017. In the US, We have the whole flower hemp fluid. You guys will eventually get that in the UK, but that came out in 2018. Everything that we're doing, proprietary formulas and things that we're patenting, very original products, but still the cleanest, in my opinion, on the market. So in 2020, they came out with our scientific advisory board. What's so important about this is we always want things that are backed by science. But what we do is we have the actual scientists and doctors that have helped create these products train us in our mentoring groups, which is extremely special to me. Let's see here. So I already talked about the proprietary formulas and our patents. We also have a third-party validation. I'm so sorry. I see pressing buttons. You know what I'm saying? Zoom calls. Anyway, CGMP. If you guys don't know what that is, go ahead and Google it. The FDA cannot be involved with supplementation. So we do not have any FDA approvals. Nobody does in the supplement world, but CGMP is the next best thing because it is regulated by the FDA, and we have that stamp of approval on every single one of our products, that there's no contaminants, that it's been packaged correctly. We call it organic practices. So we also have a transparency promise. This is very important in our culture and the way of the world right now. Everybody wants to know what's in their products, whether it be paraben-free, sulfate-free, artificial ingredients, anything. It's all labeled and put right here on our products. And we promise to you that we will put any allergens or anything that might be an issue or might be wonderful for your products to have or not have. This is our scientific advisory board. It's only growing by the day. Dr. Fifi, the first one you see here, she helped Jillian Michaels also create her collagen, and then she came in, she schooled us on collagen, and then made our Nourish, which you'll hear about in a little bit. It's our meal replacement shake that also has Olaglow. Go ahead and Google that too. We're the only ones in the US, soon to be in the UK, that have that ingredient. All right, so the only thing we have in the first month for the UK is Enrich, and that's our best-selling product. It's what we launched with in the US. It's what we launched with in Canada. It is a digestive enzyme that helps break down food. Just give you an example real quick. So let's say you have a pizza and a banana. You leave them both out on the stove. The pizza shrinks up a little bit, gets harder, hardly changes. The banana starts to break down and has the enzymes in order to break it down into your belly and make the food go where it needs to go, give you nutrients that, you know, absorb into the body, and help you get rid of the rest that you don't need. Well, the pizza doesn't. So how do we get rid of that? We don't. We just feel super tired and cold and angsty after we eat those foods that are cooked, that might have chemicals in them. And Enrich helps break that down. It's changing so many people's dietary habits, and kids, anybody can use it. Okay, just take a couple before you eat. I actually lost 20 pounds using this and changing my diet a bit. I absolutely love this product. Soon, the UK will have Balance, which has ashwagandha in it. A couple of our products do. Vitamins, minerals, antioxidants. It's a daily pill for you guys to take, kind of like a daily vitamin. Optimize. I absolutely love this. It helps digest proteins. It helps you recover from workouts. It helps with inflammation. There is a range of things that this product helps with. And I actually have a personal story that you guys will probably hear on another live that helped me with anti-inflammatory properties. Support and Fortify are something that the vitamin C, it helps kind of like the emergency that you see out here, but with more intense ingredients that helps fight off illnesses. So Enrich, like I said, the first product, screenshot this, you guys, you're gonna need to know this. This is the first product that we're launching within the UK, soon to have the other products, but I want you guys to know exactly what this does so you can spend some time researching some of those ingredients and what it does. We're also going to have a coffee that helps you with your mood, that also helps you with appetite control. I absolutely love this. I like the chocolate. There's a chocolate and a coffee flavor. I like the chocolate and I put it in regular coffee. I'm coffee addicted. I cannot help it. I absolutely love it. Boost, I call it dance candy. It actually creates nitric oxide in your system naturally. So it's a great pre-workout that doesn't have all the crap in it, to be honest. Like I said, I was a personal trainer and a nutritionist, and I see this helping a lot of people who need that extra bit of energy, that need that blood pumping to their hearts. That's what it does. That's what nitric oxide does. And let's just say if it helps blood pumping, it helps with libido. So anybody out there who's looking for that kind of help as well, we have it. Focus is the product that helps with diet control and appetite control, I'm sorry, and focus. So hence the name Focus. And it helps with serotonin boosting as well, just like the coffee. And Zest is the same type of product, only it is a cold product and it has a lemonade type feel to it. My favorite, it feels like a barista made it, is the lavender peach. I'm sorry, lavender vanilla, and then we have peach. Okay, time to slow down because I'm about to start talking about money and I get real amped up when I start talking about money. If you've seen me before, you know this. You know this. Okay. Beauty. I know this is what you guys want to know about. I know this is what you guys want to know about. I came from the beauty industry. Every single product that we had in the beauty industry had hyaluronic acid in it. Okay. Our product is so pure and so wonderful. Type 1 collagen. Okay. It has 3 ingredients. Collagen, which we have, I think it's, let's see, 11 grams of collagen peptides. That's like insane in this market. And it has hyaluronic acid, which helps plump the skin, joints, everything, and biotin. Okay. Renew is a vitamin E. One of our guys, Dr. Barry Tan, helped make this product with us. And he wrote the book, The Truth About Vitamin E. That's also a proprietary formula that only we have. Nourish, Dr. Fifi created, has the Olaglow in it. And you guys will not believe the back of this canister and what vitamins it has listed on that canister. It is crazy. And the amount of protein in it is really great too. I know a lot of men who prefer this over their regular bodybuilding proteins. You guys are going to love the products coming. You're going to absolutely love them. Okay. Are you ready? Let's take a breather all together. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. We're going to talk about money. We're going to talk about money. And this is exactly why I knew the products were going to be great. Whole food raw products. Okay. I knew they were going to be great. I had an experience with Optimize the first and second time I took it. Okay. Helped me with inflammation, which I have or had. And then I saw the compensation plan and it is juicy, juicy. Okay. You can earn up to 25 to 50% on your customer points. We have it all broken down in numbers for when you guys come in and you want to see exactly the dollar amount that you want to make, just for people who want to come in and not build a team. That is a really great percentage of points. It's amazing. Okay. You need to have 100 PV. Now, personal volume or PV is simply your purchases and your sales, either or. Okay. It's not encouraging you to buy anything, but you're definitely going to want to have some of these products, as I mentioned. You can sell that whole 100 PV. Okay. Wonderful. I want you to screenshot this. This is the Holy Grail. Okay. So, like I said, I left a very successful business to come here. I was at the top of a comp plan somewhere else. I didn't know what I didn't know. Okay. I wanted to make sure that anybody coming into my business that I was helping get to whatever goal they wanted, whether it be $10,000 a month or $200 a month, they could do it. And this is US, obviously. I'll talk in pounds in a moment. And I knew that people were coming to me and they were stuck in situations they couldn't get out of because they didn't have the money to get out of it. And that is my why. That is why I do this, because I want to help people get unstuck. And I finally feel like I have that opportunity to offer. This is why I'm not shy about talking about money at all. Okay, so let's get right into it. Sorry, I just wanted to pause so you could hear how passionate I am about this compensation plan. So let's talk about the first rank. The first rank is Jade. Okay, I know it doesn't matter if it's called Jade or Purple Dinosaur or Red Fox. I don't care. It's just telling you how much money you're going to make at a certain level. Okay, so 1,500 group volume points. Okay, 1,500. It's 190 pounds at the first rank. Okay, we also have bonuses for you even before you rank up. If you get 10 new customers and 3 new associates, I believe it's 680 pounds. I could be wrong. It's $1,000 US. Somebody put in the comments how much that is. I usually have it right in front of me, but I don't. Here we go. People are just tagging away, tagging away. I love it. So that bonus is available to people without even ranking up in the first 30 days. You have 14 different opportunities to then make that extra amount of money. Jessica's going to put it in the comments as you get to Sapphire. Okay, $1,000 US. So at the first rank, it's 190 pounds, 1,500 in volume, only 100 in personal volume. And guess what? Your personal volume counts towards your group volume. I mean, if that is not a kicker, right? So anything you purchase or anything you sell also counts towards group volume. It's like getting paid twice. Okay. You only ever have to have 3 personally sponsored people. Now, people ask, they're like, hey, do I have to have 3 people every single month? Absolutely not. You do not. You're going to want to. You're going to want to sing from the rooftops. This is our compensation plan. These are our products. How could you not want to be a part of this? 760 pounds. My apologies. I was selling it short, you guys. I was selling it short. The 10 and 3 bonus is 760 pounds for 10 new customers and 3 new associates when they come in with their starter packs. We also get paid when somebody comes in and purchases their starter pack. Now, starter packs are important because you want to start out and get a story on the products. It's very important. So when they come in and they buy their starter pack, you get a commission product. It's absolutely wonderful. Okay, so imagine that you haven't even ranked up. You have 10 new customers that you get commission on. You have 3 new associates that started off with their packages, and you get commission on both of those, plus an extra 760 pounds. I keep forgetting what she said. Jessica's like, for goodness sakes, girl, just keep going. Anyway, that is a lot of money without even ranking up. Then you rank up. 1,500 points is 190 pounds extra. Okay. Now pay close attention to Trailblazer bonuses and maximizers. These are also for you to grab on your way to these higher ranks up here. Okay. So let's say you go from Jade to Pearl in that first month. Pearl is a 5,000 volume team, still only 100 PV required, sales or purchases, still only 3 people ever that you've signed up, and 50% of it can come from 1 leg. Build 3 legs here, and I'm going to teach you a little something about volume and how all of our volume rises. You don't have to worry about if people are emerald or sapphire or ruby. You don't have to have 4 leaders in places that you could never have them. You can move your people around a little bit in the beginning. It's brilliant. I'll tell you that in a second. Right now, you just started and you went from Jade the first month to Pearl. 5,000 volume team, 1,000 in personal volume, 3 personally sponsored ever, 380 pounds. Plus, the first time you hit this rank, you'll get an extra 300 if you do it within 4 months. Plus, you'll get the 270 pounds above and beyond that 300 because these are stackable. They're stackable. So that's 380, 300, and 270 for only a 5,000 volume team. You can compare it to anything you want to. Okay, and when you're talking about 5,000 in volume, let me tell you this. You have 3 legs, you build 3 legs here. Okay, all of the volume counts. It doesn't have to be on level 1, level 2, level 3, level 20. You don't have to have a circle outside of these 3 people. You don't have to have something in a holding tank. You don't have to stand on your head. You don't have to do jumping jacks. You simply have to have 3 legs of business. And all of the volume can come from those 3 legs of business anywhere down the line. So let's just have a hypothetical situation. I'll exaggerate it a little bit for you. Let's say 5 years from now, I signed somebody up and they bought the biggest package they could, the 500-point package. And I took them and I said, there's this girl 20 levels deep that wants to rank up to Jade and that would help her. And she's been working really hard. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to take that 500 points because we have 15 days to move people. And I'm going to place it underneath that 20th level girl that's working her buns off. And under that 20th level girl, all of the volume rises, right? So not only will she hit Jade because I helped her, the 19th person will benefit, the 18th, the 17th, the 16th, 15th, 14th, 13th, you get it. But each one of them benefit from that volume that I had the control to place anywhere in that downline. Anywhere, because all of our volume rises. None of it has to be placed in 1 level, 2 level, 3 level, none of that stuff. Okay? We pay more, we don't check match. We just pay more. Here's what is beautiful about that. Every time I get paid at a certain rank, I know exactly the team pay that I'm getting. Exactly. And I don't have to wait till the end and call Susie Q and say, hey, are you going to buy this? I have control over that. I can grab somebody and place it wherever I want. I am in control. You are in control of your business and how it looks and who you help. And that creates a culture where everybody wants to help everybody. Now, I know that there's some PTSD out there. There's some things that, you know, we won't even speak of because we're positive people and we focus on positive things. And wherever your energy goes, that's where things expand. So here, the compensation plan creates the culture that you've been looking for. Because when somebody ranks up, it doesn't take from you. Okay? You don't have to push Susie Q into a sapphire world when she's only ready for ruby. Because you need a sapphire in order to advance. None of that happens. Okay? So let's talk about this now. You went from Jade to Pearl the first month. Let's say you go from Pearl to Ruby the month after that. It's a 10,000 volume team. Now you have to have 200 in personal volume. Sales, purchases, doesn't matter which one. I myself like to have my products. 3 personally sponsored ever. It's 1,140 pounds. You also get a guaranteed lifestyle bonus of 380 pounds at Ruby. Yes. You also get, for hitting Ruby in the first 6 months, 610 pounds. Plus, you didn't get that 230 here. You didn't get that 150 there. So it's 1,140, 380, 610, 230, and 150. Add that up. I'll wait. Add that up. Holy moly. Are you catching this? Are you catching this? This is why I saw people getting to these types of numbers and making this. But if you get to these types of numbers here, you're making this and this and this and this and this. So I was like, my people can win. I'm Red Diamond. I'm Red Diamond, okay? I can go anywhere. I can do the things. I do this full time. I've risked my entire life on just coming into network marketing and saying, I love this. I want to do it. I'm going to do it full time. For those people who are coming in just regular, starting, learning and earning and getting their feet wet and coming to the trainings and working their tails off, they're not going to have to make sacrifices. They're going to get paid to do it. And that made me so happy. Okay. We don't have this in the US, by the way, that 380. We either buy a Jeep or we don't. You guys have that starting at Ruby. I'm a little bit perturbed about that. But anyway, so let's say you go from Ruby from 10,000 to 20,000. Okay. Now these maximizers don't have time limits on them. These maximizers don't have time limits on them. The Trailblazers do, because we want you to grow as fast as you can because you're capable, and the compensation plan allows for you to do that. So this is 2 months, 4 months, 6 months. These do not have any time limits on them at all. So let's say you hit Ruby again, 1,140. You still get your lifestyle bonus. You got your second Trailblazer, 380. You didn't take advantage of these last two, so you get 1,140, 380, 380, 230, 150, plus you're at 20,000 now instead of 10,000. Not quite to Sapphire yet, so you get a 610 pound maximizer bonus. They kept sending me checks and I didn't know why. I'm like, why am I getting this? They're stackable. You get these regardless. All of this money is there for you to grab all the way up to the top. It's not just these numbers. It's not just a bonus if somebody else ranks up or, whatever that might be. It's not just a fast start bonus, okay? Sometimes I forget to talk about the 10 and 3 bonus because this is so juicy. And on the way to the top, you still have that opportunity to make 10 new customers, 3 new associates, and your 760 pound bonus. Brilliant. Okay. So let's say now you go from Ruby, a 20,000 volume team, to Sapphire. What does that look like? So 25,000 in volume. Okay. There's also an extra bonus the month of launch. If you're watching this after the month of launch, that bonus will probably not be on the table. So it's a really good idea if you're watching this during the month of June to grab your spot now, immediately before the 14th of the month. If you're watching this after, let's say you went from Ruby at a 20,000 volume team to Sapphire, a 25,000 volume team. That's 3,420 pounds, your 380 lifestyle bonus. Did you grab these? I forgot. I think the last one you didn't get the 380. You grabbed all of those. So now 3,420 pounds, 380, 380, another 610 just for a 25,000 volume team. Now let's say you go from Sapphire to 40,000 in volume in between here. Okay, you're almost Emerald, almost. That's 3,420 pounds, another 380. You grabbed all of these. You didn't get that last 610. Plus, you're at a 40,000 volume team, you get another 3,040 pounds. Is anybody like catching this? Do you see what's on the table here? So when I first started, I spent my last $500 in my bank account. Yes, I was at the top of the company. We won't even go there. And I said, if this is real, I have to do it. I have to do it for my girls, because if I can, girls and guys, I know there's girls and guys in the business, you guys. If I can get them just in here and have them picking all of this up and just give them enough belief to come here. And guess what gives people belief? Getting them paid and helping them with culture. And we have both of those opportunities here, right here in this. I know it looks like dollars, I know it looks like money. I know it looks like pounds, but it to me, it looks like freedom. It looks like what I've been searching for. It looks like my people. It looks like people leveling up their life and having choices. That's what it looks like to me. Because I was never comfortable talking about money before this. Now you see me. You see when I'm stumbling over my words about collagen. But in this part of the presentation, I'm telling you right now, it's changed my entire life. Okay, so let's just talk about this real quick, and then I will let you guys go. I know this is long, but I hope that you guys are really seeing this for what it is, and you're going to share it immediately with somebody that you care about. Okay, you've heard it before. If you care about somebody, you're going to share it. Listen, it literally changed my life. It really did. Okay, so diamond, 100,000 in volume. Okay, for the month. 200 in personal volume. You never need more than 200 in personal volume, all the way up to the top, you guys. There's no tier, none of that. Okay, 3 people personally sponsored. Obviously, you're going to want to do more than that. 3 legs of business. That's 12,920 pounds plus your lifestyle bonus, 380. Plus, let's just say you went from that, little space right here to diamond. We were killing it that month. All of this, plus 6,460 pounds, plus another 3,040 pounds because you didn't grab that last one. These are stackable. Let me just say that again. 12,920, 380, 6,460, and 3,040. It's unbelievable to me. Anyway, let's say your maximizers are out here, whatever. You hit diamond again, but you're at 160,000 instead of at 100,000. You get 12,920 plus your lifestyle bonus plus 8,360. Okay, I'm here. Every month, if I hit 400,000 in volume, I guaranteed, without my commission, without any pack bonuses. Remember I was talking about that? When people buy product, when they first start, you also get paid. All of my sales and all of my purchases go toward this volume. I can place anywhere I want. I can help people wherever I want. It helps all the way up. If I do this right here every month, I get 45,600 pounds guaranteed. It's like a salary. If I surpass that and get to my maximizer, it's 45,600 plus 41,800. I sometimes I have to sit in silence for just a moment because I just can't even believe it. Anyway, listen, there's so much more to share. This is just a basic overview to get you guys looking at this compensation plan as an opportunity to not just change your own life, to change somebody else's, but to change the industry. And we've all been there. And if you haven't, you're coming into the perfect place. This is the perfect place to start and learn. Okay, that's me and my little crypto coin. Anyway, all volume rises. Remember that. Never any breakaways. You're not going to lose if somebody ranks up. Everyone gets placed under the top 3 all the way down. It doesn't hurt anybody. Your sales and purchases count towards your group volume. We're getting crypto this month. Okay, we have our own coin. Guess what happens with crypto? When you're invested in crypto, you then have the opportunity to get paid above and beyond the compensation plan for doing sales, meetings, even purchases, ranking up, winning trips, all that stuff. You get paid extra in crypto. We're the first company that's ever done this and ever will. I mean, they'll try after us, I'm sure, and it'll be great. and it'll change the industry, but that's what we're doing here. We're changing the industry. So anyway, you guys have the opportunity to share this with as many people as you want. Feel free to tag your people in Believe Inc. And if you guys get lost somewhere along the way and you don't know where you saw this, feel free to reach out to Miss Jessica Woods or Becky Taylor and find out who grabbed you and put you into this this Zoom, this live. Feel free to follow me on my journey so that you guys can get put into the proper channels. And I cannot wait to help you elevate your life with Tranont. Thank you very, very, very much.